Hello and welcome to my video on Jurassic World. This is me just starting out on a restarted island, so it's not technically from complete scratch, or else I wouldn't have anything unlocked, but I have played the game before, so I can't really avoid that. Really, in this episode I'll have everything locked, but I won't have the money to buy everything. So this is me playing through this game. If you like me playing through this game, if you get to the end, then let me know and I'll post more videos of me restarting other islands and maybe eventually doing some challenges. So we'll see how this goes. If you like this, then give it a like and let me know in the comments.
Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable.
Sure.
Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Just diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
Alrighty.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond creation lab.
Sure you are.
We've already started on an
There we
enclosure
go.
for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding. Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the Five Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Path. Oh, connect to that path.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid.
I have done so. Now move along.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Where's it gone? There it is. If you're starting out on Jurassic World, you won't have all the dinosaurs unlocked already. I've just started the island.
Undoing
So,
extinction, playing with
I have
nature's
all the
laws. What can
things
possibly
unlocked
go wrong?
already, but I don't
Come on,
have the money to make
Doctor.
anything at the
You
moment.
know we've learned so
And I have to go
much
through the missions
and
and the
invested even more in our
story of
Jurassic
the game.
operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr.
To
Finch,
also
yes,
finish
the
and
last
complete the
time.
island.
There's always a last time. And a next.
So that's why there's more dinosaurs in the incubation lab than you would have if you just started the game. And race. There we go. Need food and water. And those water just need food.
The Hammond Foundation has three main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility. Dr. Dua. This is our new
Easy done.
Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing
Terrain
our
constraints?
dinosaur
What are you talking
population
about?
and seeing
Where?
that they are flourishing.
That path to there. There's a wee trick you can do with the
Contracts can
building
be
so you can
requested
place them
from the
close enough to the
division heads
path that you
inside
don't
the
have to
control
build a
room.
one.
Complete these to increase
Just,
your
one
reputation
takes up time
and
and
gain
you
additional
don't have to
revenue
have
to
this
keep
big
expanding your park.
distance between the path and your buildings. I'll do that more often when I have the chance to. It's just to kind of squeezed everything in down here, so not much room to manoeuvre.
People think money makes the world go round. but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
I don't really need to see this. There we go. Star mission.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important
we're already
this is to us
100% forgot
and
about
to
that.
me.
Yes, so Triceratops, where are they? T's mark on the T's. There he is. Or she.
I knew you were my kind of person.
There we go.
Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get
I think
started.
we need food. Oh, do you not think?
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a
Big feeder.
complete genome. And I
maybe
think
not.
you are up to the
Don't really need
challenge.
it.
Don't disappoint.
And let's put it over here, because this is where I'll probably make the
We are making great strides so far. I
area.
believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous.
And release.
And I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
It's already released.
Our new specimens, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations. But we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our
So I
specimens
just release
are
another one,
properly
because I already
cared
have
for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
100%. So,
The difference with
whoops.
dinosaurs is that they have no point of
Just
reference to
Avenger
understand
station.
humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
Ranger station. It's a bit big.
I've been monitoring what you've been up
Added
to
here.
with great interest,
Somewhere.
and I'm a
Okay.
little
Delay.
disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll
add it
discuss
there.
this with
There
her
we go.
later.
And then I don't have to create a path for that one, 'cause it's close enough to the path as is. Let that build. Should also speed this up, I think, maybe. Let's see. Ah, yes, I can. Incubation speed. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work unless you start that process after it's been added to the Hammond lab. And if you want to mess about with their DNA to make them, you know, have a higher rating, then you'll need a very high success rate, especially if you're making stuff to meet the what is it? Hold on, getting confused here. Yeah, that's what I want, the island rating. So if you want to meet the dinosaur rating and you need that dinosaur rating target, then manipulating our genes to give them a better rating might mean you have to make the success rate really low, or the viability is what I should say, and so you'll need to add a lot of success rates and to boost that chance of them actually surviving the incubation. But for now we don't need to think about that because it's just a start. Just for later. We will have to start doing that. It should be that completed. There we go. Oh dear, right. This is just really a tutorial, but you know, I've already played the game so I know how to play it. Just to start off. Oops, don't want to do that. too lazy for that right now. Just
Adding to the list.
automate it.
I really like this one. I think you will too.
Needs a rating of 332. So there we have to manipulate things. So that's where we need the success rate. Doris, where are you? Modify. Here we are.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Lots of patterns here. Let's go rainforest, just to be weird. And pick the one that puts the rating up the highest, not necessarily specific defense or anything, unless you're going for stuff like that. Bone density and high proficient blood really does just improve things the most in this game. As you can see. Blood. Bone density. Don't need any of these. These are just the Dr. Wu extras. And high proficient blood. And even with minus 15% viability, with those upgraded things, gives a bonus of plus 120%, so still going to work essentially, so that won't be an issue. 232 it says, so that is 226, so we still have to get more out of it, and I don't know how we're going to do that. Always going to make it worse. I don't know how. Expect me to get 232 out of it. Where have I gotten it wrong? Just improving rating. That's interesting. I went to that issue before. Not changed anything. Yep. Very strange. Oh wait, that improves it. There we go. Add that in. Minus 20% viability now. In fact, that could increase it more. So let's just do that. Rapid stress response. Need to make it happier than normal. Oh dear. Right, let's go with that. It's never been that high before, but we'll go with it. Oops. Too expensive? Oh, how? Well, see, this is a problem. We have to wait for money to come in, but we can't if we have no money, nobody in the park. Oh, that helps. There we go.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain
It's
dinosaur.
still not.
This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Well, we need money to actually be able to get this released. So what I'll do is just add the viewing platform in. Power. Oh dear. Like that. There we go. And hopefully that should bring in some revenue, and I'll probably make a restaurant for short terms so that I can make money and then release the Brachiosaurus. There we go. And the gift shop. There we go. That's too close upon. Bring that over there so it's not too close to the viewing platform. There we go. It's them getting completed. And we can set profits for them. Try and maximise it as best we can without dropping too many customers. And also change your selling to bring more people to it. There we go. Yeah, that's about max we can get there until it gets more popular. And Barasol, and sell some of that. I actually had no idea what Barasol was until I watched the first Jurassic Park again and realised it was the shaving cream that he has. Oh dear, too much. Turn people away. I'll have to do for now. That should bring up the revenue.
I've got something new for you to look at.
That's possible since there's no carnivores in the park right now. Is that a power issue? What's going on?
I know firsthand what happens when we cannot provide safety for our guests, and I never want to experience that again.
I'm sure you do. What's going on here? It's a power problem. It's a power output. Maybe it's power output. We need to improve that. Output 3.0. There we go. Power outage sorted. There we go. Everything's up to scratch. Start making some money now. Some profit. Already a bustling wee park with three dinosaurs in it. Eventually we'll be able to afford that Brachiosaurus. I don't know why it's that high, but for some reason they made the rating really high. Right. That's quite a big area. I mean, I am going to have long necks in it, so I suppose that's not too bad, but I'll have to add more trees in if that's the case, especially now it's got that stress level increase. Don't want to release it and immediately it tries to break out. Some forest in. And I found from playing this that adding forest in front of the viewing platforms does not make a difference to the view at all. So if you ever play this and think that might cause a problem, it doesn't. It might not look pretty, but if it gets the dinosaur in the enclosure, it puts up your dinosaur rating, and you might have to just do it, especially if you're doing challenge mode. That should be enough forest for when he comes out, hopefully. Eventually. Security minus has absolutely disappeared now though. There he is. Wandering in the forest. There we go. Roaming. Happy. That's what we want. Happy dinosaurs. Happy customers. Let's see. See what's actually happening. Sure, coverage is low, but that's not a real problem at the moment. Oh, toilets. I forgot about toilets. So they're happy. There's enough fun and entertainment.
There's so much to do here in the parks that sometimes it can be overwhelming. Think about building a rhythm, research and expeditions, fossil extractions, build new attractions, keep our visitors entertained with a variety of dinosaurs, and keep your park secure, huh? It's a little like spinning plates. Just don't let any of them fall.
So shopping is low partly. I don't know why.
This kind of work, and you'll be going places.
So there's one across the road from it. Dinosaur visibility is high. Well, that's hard to not be. There's only one. And I put food here on purpose so that it is closest to the viewing platform, so they'll always have to come back here to get food. So they'll always be in view mostly. Keeps them from wandering off into the forest and they never get seen. And also to improve the chances of them not getting out of view, it could always add in another viewing platform on this side, so that even if they wander over here, they probably won't go out of that view that often. And when I get the long necks in, I might just add a feeder for them on this side anyway. So the path, connect that. Quite a long walk, but I'm sure we've had long walks to rides in Disneyland and stuff, so it's not a big a deal. Having a bath. Yeah, doesn't look too bad now.
I'd do this contract myself if I could. That's how good
Sure
it
you
is.
would.
Did I oversell it? You
That's
decide.
easy done. Quick fix. Guests. Shelter. Just right in the middle. Cover everything. In fact, I think I might change that. Being in the other side. Polish that one out. And put one in here instead. if it'll let me. There. Don't need to make a path, and it's in the middle of everything, and it doesn't look ugly now. That should be well over 10% by the end of that completion. Coming along nicely. Yeah. The tutorial's out the way. We can kind of just do what we want with this island, I guess. Now that I have pretty much unlocked everything already. Just need to build up the revenue to be able to use it. That can be a slow process, but even slower if you do a hard mode on challenge.
And you're doing the impossible.
Much slower. It takes hours so you can get the slightest bit of profit. But we can do challenge modes if people that watch this would like it.
I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so
See
I'm putting it out there.
Well,
Come on and help the
that.
winning team. Mine.
Saurus. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a new enclosure.
Right. I am all about the show. These dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course.
Yes,
yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
There's times where I try and, when I'm going to build a new enclosure, that I try and see the best visibility options I've got
them up as curiosities
to work around it, so that I don't make an enclosure that's too big and you can't see anything. You can't see any dinosaurs. They're too busy wandering away from the viewing platforms that you never see them, and so that puts the part rating down. So it can always be good just try and get your viewing platforms in certain positions and then work the border of your enclosure around them. Usually sometimes a good way to do it, and that way you can always have dinosaurs in view and you don't have to worry about that. So then I just build a fence, and since I've already unlocked it, I'll probably use a electrified concrete wall for the Ceratosaurus. Just bring it into the range of the substation to give it power. Don't need to make this enclosure too big because they don't really need that much space. So I won't make it too big. Because if you make it too big, again, you have that problem where they wander too far away from any of the viewing platforms that you can't see anything. See them ever, they just stay away from them most of the time. And then that'll keep making your rating go up and down rather than just staying at a stable place. So now I need to power it. No, that's fine.
When we have power problems, bad things tend to happen.
Add more power.
I'd prefer they didn't. So how about making sure your buildings have the power they need?
Let's make... It's gonna cost a lot. Let's just make a secondary small one at the moment. If it will fit. Don't know why it won't fit. Come on. Fit. That should fit. That's an issue. It'll fit here. Terrain constraints my arse. Ugh. Power is a big pain in the bum in this game. Let's put it here. Oh, terrain constraints. Shut up. But there is not. Put it here then. Not pretty, but... Right. Okay, that to that one. Oops, that looks stupid. Path to the road. And then we can delete some of these trees because we really don't need that many. Especially in a enclosure meant for Ceratosaurus. So a couple. That'll do. Just thin this out a bit. Get some water in. See what we're going to do here. Good enough. Yeah, do that. So add some rocks in. Make some sort of scenery feature here. Yeah, I'll do. Just leave it at that. That should do.
Remember, science is why we're all
That's easily done.
here. And this contract helps me advance our research. Take it, and
Some
we'll
food,
both get what
feeders, meat feeder, then a small one for now. Again, right in front of the viewing platform is always a good idea. I've got one there, and I could put another viewing platform here, but I'd still be too far away from where the water is. But I could always add one around this side, and that way you can see the dinosaurs from either side of the enclosure, which is probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, that looks like it. Good ratio of visibility. Nothing. I'm not going to go too overboard on spending at the moment, since I'm trying to build profit at the moment, but I may change that later on when we get some good revenue. I might change the paths to being a bit better than normal basic paths, but it's a bit silly looking. Don't wish that one out. Oops. Right. Silly. That's not being bendy, is it? Being silly. Having issues. Total curved is what we want. There we go. Much better. Looks nicer. That should hopefully bring in... Oh, I need a Hammond Foundation lab thing. Oh, Hammond lab is what we call them. And probably add it on this side. Maybe. Oh, it's going to take it some Ah, it's not a big deal. I'll put it on the side. But I think for future park growth, whether it's going to take up too much space, probably put it here. There we go. And I can just build restaurants and shops around these to make them happier. But I'm going to incubate the Ceratosaurus first, so I know how much money I've got to play with. Because we don't want to run out of money. Ooh, where is it? There it is. Basic one is $500,000 really. So I'll just go with basic one for now. Just brings in some park goers and some more revenue and attractions to the park, so that's really what we're doing this for. And building shops around these means you get more revenue, and also means more capacity for people to get to these. Just frees up that one. There isn't much around this one, so they might be unhappy. So we may have to shift things about later on when we expand. But for now, this is how it's going to be. But surely we'll get there. Dad and yes, that's a good view of where they're going to probably hang about and drink. That's a good view of where they're going to eat and then possibly drink. So there's always going to be a chance that they're visible. Very little moments where they're not visible. Maybe they're wandering up here somewhere, but that'll only be for a short period of time. There we go, it's ready, release. Now I need to watch my intro. Go. And Ceratosaurus is in the park. Let's bump the star rating up, I think.
Happy guests is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Clothes shop. I may add that around here somewhere.
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
Yeah, not bad there.
I've got something for you, if you're interested.
Okay. Don't really need these, but alright. So I've completed a lot of these.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests.
Also,
make them appreciate the little things.
expeditions are
And
another
the big
good way of
things with
getting
the teeth and glassy
money,
eyes that
because
can
you always
swallow
get
them
stuff to sell in them as well. Just because I've completed most of them that you don't really need to at this stage, but if you're starting out, it's a very good way. If you just keep searching every now and again, you'll probably see it if I do any challenge modes that I'll have to keep doing that to get extra revenue on the side, as well as trying to build the park's reputation up. It just gives you stuff to sell. Get a quick cash boost to build new things or to add new dinosaurs in. There we go, we can sort this out. Dino hats, now we want a dino shirt. I want to sell for more. More profit, please. Even more. I'll do. Don't want to push it too far. I'll do. That should give us some more income. Yes, just wandering around. The time of his life. And he can have friends, so that's a good thing as well. You can add more of them in, so you can add more attraction to this area. So there just being one. It also puts the park
science
rating up
division
as well.
is a little stronger because of you. A little.
Yeah, lots of stuff to sell. 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 All this extra thing. Sell. 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 Oh, there's a cash boost already. Now, get more popular around here. Still not ready for the Brachiosaurus yet.
Numbers
It
never
looks
lie,
like.
and yours are exceptional.
Add a live bait feeder into here. That's an easy mission completed. Just over here. Live bait feeder in. Should we watch them munch on a goat at some point? Mission complete. There we go. Woohoo, money. Just under the amount I need for
Hey, way to go!
Brachiosaurus.
We've got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers
Almost
are up
there.
as a result.
Almost there.
That's what makes the entertainment division
Sleeping.
the envy of the rest. We get the results. Am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that
No. 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 Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
Well, it's going well now. It's looking a bit more lively. People streaming about. What to do next? I might just see if I can afford that Brachiosaurus yet. Where is it? There it is. Yes, I can, but I can afford just for now, so I will incubate that to get that mission out of the way. ridiculous rating amount it's requiring, but it should work, and I should get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure that's only doing that because I've unlocked all these genes and stuff. Otherwise it would probably be lower if you were just starting out. You would be able to even achieve that in the beginning. Yes, it can be slow at times, waiting for money to build to do another thing, but that's what all these building games are like at times. But usually it's worth the wait because you get quite a good park in the end. And once you start bringing in profit, you can like, move things around, you can make things look prettier and stuff like that, instead of it being an absolute mess. Which we don't want, but it has to be done when you've got a limited budget. And I might try and add another Ceratosaurus in here once I get the money for it.
When things go wrong, who do they turn to first?
Aviary? I don't have an aviary.
So consider
Decline.
this.
Not making a bloody aviary now. Aviaries can be good for getting a dinosaur rating up because you can have 5 of them. But it takes up a lot of space. So if you don't need it, I don't usually use it. But if you like pterodactyls or pteranodons, then there's the option of having an aviary in the game. But I'm not going to bother for this one. Lots of the challenges, I usually add one in just to get the dinosaur rating up. Almost got enough for Ceratosaurus. Running. Where is it? Is he looking for a goat? Oh. He's just thirsty. It looks like. There's the goat. Running away. Alrighty then. There we go, we have enough for another Ceratosaurus. Oops, it's right there. Maybe I should wait out a little bit longer to get a better one to improve them. That'll also put the dinosaur rating up if I improve it. Let's try and make an improved one. Yeah, let's go rainforest pattern. And increase bone density. It's going to be very expensive. Just something to look forward to, really, in the end. I don't think we really want to put Ceratosaurus' stress levels up. I don't want him breaking out as soon as he's released. Because I don't have an ACU unit yet, which I'll need to do. Yeah, no, you're not 201, that should do it. I'll leave it there and let the money build. Getting quite a rapid increase in profit now, so won't have to wait around long from what it looks like. That'll also give us the releasing dinosaur, 2 of the releasing dinosaurs mission complete if we release him. Yeah, see, we're at 800,000 already, so that's not too bad. spotted the goat yet. Doesn't look like he has yet. The goat's wandering off somewhere. There he is. And I must just defeat her. Can't see the goat right now. Can't see it. We'll get him munching on it soon at some point. Sure we'll be able to watch that excitement. Sweet, yes. What to add to it next? Money coming in fast now, so that's good. We're up to 2.5 stars almost. Slowly but surely getting there, and it's not even that big a park yet. We've only got 2 enclosures. And we've just hit 1 million, so that's still rapidly going up, so that's what we want. We don't want to wait too long for things to be built or created, and I do think this enclosure is a bit too big, but maybe with the long necks involved it won't be too big an issue. Brachiosaurus is almost finished, and I could probably make a Diplodocus as well, wherever that is. I'll make a base one for now so we're not using too much money. That just adds more dinosaurs into the park, gets the dinosaur rating up, adds more attraction to the park, gets more people in. Good thing all around, really. Oh, hurry up. There we go. Release dinosaur.
Stellar work.
There he is.
I'm not sure I could even get this place running this well. Did I just say that out loud?
I bet you couldn't. Majestic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
there we are.
Look easier than it was.
It's got our balls when you unlock everything. Oh, I forgot to add in a feeder for them. Quickly to the feeders. Yes, let's do a tall herbivore feeder and a big one. Let's put it around over here somewhere. It's next to the tree so it looks a bit more natural. And I'll put 2 in because they like to eat these things. This might take a while, but that'll be fine. I'm just wondering whether I should probably reduce this amount of water and put it closer, because it seems too far away from the yeah, it seems a bit far away from the viewing platforms, viewing galleries. So I might take some of this water away and bring it closer. That's what I might do. That's what I'm going to do. I need to improve this a little bit because it's a bit out in the open, this water. Too far away from the viewing galleries that they're just wandering off, and we don't want that, we want it closer. So add water into this direction. And not the other way. And reduce that much water in. There we go, a big basin in the middle. That'll do. Let's see if they're happy. They're happy. Yeah. Pretty much. No real issues. Enough wetland, enough forest, enough grassland. That's all that matters.
If you
Every
can
long
complete
neck's
this
different.
contract, I can see
You all
good
have
things in your
something you're
future.
moaning about.
If you fail, I see me in your future.
Mm-hmm. Not far off it. Oh yes, time for the other Ceratosaurus to be made. Where is it? Oh no, it's not. Not enough yet. Almost. Not long to wait. So, yeah. They're in view now. Yeah, now they get no reason to be over there, so we should probably wander back over here. Yeah, now it's coming into view of this one, so that's good. There we go. Park's going well. That's full now, so that's up to capacity. So what we could do is now increase the price until it drops guests. That way you've maximised the chances of getting the most out of what's coming, and then if that goes up again to maximising the guests, and you just put the management staff up, and that should bring in more people. That way you keep it from being at capacity, which means they're still happy with the amount of food available for the gallery, and just keep trying to push it as far as you can without dropping too many guests, because once you start dropping too many guests, the profit starts going down instead of up, like that. 31 will do. That'll do. Bustling, that's what we like to see. Very busy around here. This is quite a busy one. Can't quite put that up yet. Probably about there, that'll do. 25. Ooh, dinosaur ready. Diplodocus ready. Release dinosaur. What? No. Release. There we go. Diplodocus. Very sad looking dinosaur. Bit like Eeyore.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you to the
There we go, they're all in view. So we're like, should bring more people to here. Might just try my best to add in some facilities here. That's food place or something, just to give this one a bit more happiness. I've done a shop where I can squeeze it in to maximise it. Happiness as best I can. Looks a bit silly, but again I might try and move these things to a different place later on, but for now that's what they'll be. See how it works out. Right, I can get that other Ceratosaurus in now. Incubate, right, yes we can, and that's the fully modified one. Oh shit. Cancel. Forgot to upgrade this to success rate 4.0. And you need that definitely when you're making a dinosaur that highly modified. Incubate. Otherwise they just die. In incubation they do not hatch. So that should be possible with the upgrade to the Hammond Lab. Very miserable. They're running around in the rain, much like you do in Orlando all the time. Ooh, a wee rainbow. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And when releasing him, that should also put up our star rating again, hopefully. And we'll put up our dinosaur rating, which is pretty high as it is. So yes, we've met the unique species target with ease. We just need to get the rating target up, which we'll achieve, I'm sure, with a couple of new dinosaurs. Right, time to fix some dinosaurs, I think. Okay, so we need to medicate you. Oh no, I need to figure out if I unlocked all the... I must have, I think, if I've got it unlocked. Oh, it wouldn't let me if I hadn't unlocked the disease vaccine. That's the common cold anyway, it's the first one you unlock.
Opportunity is knocking. Answer.
That should automatically go up whenever they come into view, because sometimes they pop out of view and then they pop back into view and it's completed. You don't have to work too hard to get that again, from what I've experienced playing this game. Yeah, it's just one long neck's out of view. Once he walks it to view again, it'll fix itself. It'll go 100%. Almost finished. And we're past the point of not working. Usually fails at about 40 odd %. But it's past that now, so it should work. It should hatch. And we should get another Ceratosaurus added to the dinosaurs in this park. Hotels, what are you talking about? Oh, profit per minute's good. Yeah, there we go, that's good. I'll add a hotel when I need one. Right now we should be fine. I might try and add it in here, that seems like a good area. Get rid of that water, just add one in there. Get rid of the trees, make it look prettier. That seems like a good place to put one. Just put shops and stuff around it. There's a lot of water in this part that isn't needed, so I might be deleting some of it. Running around. I don't think it's ate that goat yet. There it is. Still running around. Oh, is he hunting now? Oh, he's going for it. Let's watch him hunt. Oh. And there he goes. Munching the goat in a winner. Well, that goat's dead. Woohoo, ready to release. Releasing. There he is. Mr. Gruesome. There we go.
To welcome the Ceratosaurus
Very
to the
nice.
park.
Very grey. Ooh, looks cool. Very gothy looking. Gothy Ceratosaurus. But we'll take him. He missed out on munching the goats. Oh no. Feed her out. The thing is, we don't have too many parts to deal with. Sorry, too many enclosures to deal with, so we don't need too many rangers at the moment. Oh, what the fuck's the problem? No gate, that's what. What an idiot I am. Gate. There we go. Problem solved.
Well done, you.
That's a common mistake. Forgetting gates. And they're off. There we go. A wee community established here. Socialising. Roaming. There we go. And we achieved that visibility one. I knew we would. They just need to come back into view and then it goes to 100%. So all you have to do is just wait. Don't have to faff about too much. Unless your viewing is not up to scratch, then you will have to fix it. If they're always out of view, then that's a problem. But if you can mostly keep them around the viewing platforms by manipulating them that way, by putting food and water right next to them, then they usually stay in those areas. And you don't have to faff about too much when you get those challenges. Oh yes, I think that's looking good now. That looks like a good wee park, and that's probably a good place to stop. And yeah, that's looking good. I think we'll give it an end there, and then I'll see you in the next episode, and hopefully we can expand this park and get some new species in. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching my video on Jurassic World Evolution. Hopefully you join me in the next one where I'll be continuing that park. If you would like to see any other features in this game, like challenge mode or any other dinosaurs in this game, without just doing the career mode, then let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.